What is up, plant community? If you like my videos, go ahead and give me a like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out, and it helps the channel out. So, I know I haven't been posting for a while, and it's mainly because I've been super busy. I've been so busy that I haven't even been able to make a YouTube video. I haven't even been able to really work on my bonsai trees. The most I have been doing is honestly just watering my plants. That's legit all I've been having time for. The weekends have just been busy, and sometimes during the weekdays have been busy as well with all the haunt stuff and the haunt season that's going on. So I haven't been able to really do any videos, but I am going to do a video now. So things are starting to cool off here. So I still have a lot to do in the front yard. I'm not done with that, and I haven't gotten a chance to do that because I've been busy. I'll probably have to do some things tomorrow. So, I'll show you what I've got done so far. So, this has been staying outside in temperatures as low as 40 degrees. It's been doing good, been doing pretty well. Of course, you know, all my palms and everything does well. That guy needs to be put back into dormancy. That guy needs to come in. Norfolk Island pines stay out. All my cypresses will stay out until it gets so cold that it snows or we start seeing temperatures down to 32. Then I will take most of everything in. Canna lilies, take them in. Callas, they need to be dug up, stored for winter. These guys, this one's surprisingly still blooming. The daylilies. My palms will stay out here. Oh, Trachycarpus fortunii. Here's some new growth. Some new growth right there. And we got one that's starting to come out. But yeah, those are the new growths for this year. Not very much. We got Chinese fan palm there, doing pretty good. So this guy's done really well this year. The other one over there is still kind of iffy. I'm still going to pot it up and take it in for the winter. That's going to stay outside. What the heck happened there? I don't know. Huh. Weird. I just now noticed that. I haven't even been able to observe my plants. It might be because it's kind of getting chilly and the foliage is still kind of tender on that. We got my red maples here. Looks like they're starting to go into a dormancy. The bonsai maples will eventually be bonsais. This guy's been staying out here. I gotta take him in. And yes, my nails are painted because I do a clown character. Fishtail palm staying out here so far, doing pretty good. My queen palm, I might have to baby this year. I probably will baby it, honestly, this year because it's only got one frond. And really, one frond is alright, but it's not going to help it because when it comes down to palms, I need a good amount of fronds to keep them going. And we just got this one new spear. So I'm going to be babying that quite a bit. And then, of course, we got the Cordyline australis, doing pretty good. And then we still got this guy. I've noticed that there's some leaf burn here. It could be because of the simple fact we're still kind of dry and we haven't been getting a whole lot of rain, but looking good, looking good. desert garden still needs to be weed eated, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Not right now, anyways. This is starting to get its fall colors. See there, some of the flowers are even dying off. Just not wanting to really bud because it's kind of budding late now. But you can see it's kind of getting its fall colors. It's chilly out here. Alright, we'll go to the back. Alright, we're in the back. Still gotta bring in a lot more plants. So, got my fountain grass getting nice and tall. We got the Sansevieria here. That needs to come in. We got my grass. That also needs to come in. Got my mom's Dreissena marginata variegata. Also needs to come in. We got caladiums. Need to be dug up. That guy looks like it just flopped over. It's alright. Needs to be dug up anyways. This guy needs to be brought in. My chairs, everything here needs to be brought in. The grass needs to be brought in. I think I done said that. Caladium there needs to be brought in. Kind of dry too, but that's okay. I'm gonna be digging them up out there anyways. And here's the back porch now. Everything's kind of gone. The macho fern will stay out this year. So will the umbrella tree. That too will stay out. So will this, because I found out that they actually can survive a zone 6. So will my lady finger palm, or finger lady as I like to call her. I'm not sure what's going to go on with this guy. I kind of got so busy that I wasn't able to water him. And I wasn't able to keep track of the watering, and even the new growth is kind of droopy. So yeah, I don't know what's really going to go on with him, if he'll make it or not, so I'm just kind of leaving him out here. He makes it, he makes it, he does it, he does it. Because I got crap little plants upstairs. This guy here, we have the Wandering Dude. Yeah. I'm not really too worried about taking him in either. He's looking kind of bluh today. He's been looking bluh all summer, to be honest, so. And then here, I know it's a major big pot for such a small plant, but the pot I had it in, people came by and whacked it, and so I had to go ahead and do an emergency repot. Yay. Oh, hey, look, we can see it's still producing spores. Anywho, here we got the, one of my English ivies. I got some dead that needs to be pruned off, but I'll do that when I bring it in. Here we got my bamboo palm. That too will be staying outside until it gets too cold. We got some dead here, but I ain't gonna worry about pruning off the dead until spring because it's just kind of pointless. Ain't like it's really gonna be growing anyways. Here we got my mystery seeds. Only one of them sprouted, but that's okay. That's good. Then we got my rock ficus. My rock ficus bonsai. That too will stay outside. Then we got some of my ivy. I ain't really too hardcore on bringing those in, just for the simple fact that they could take a chill. I mean, they're an invasive here, so, I mean, not these particular species, but we have a species that's invasive here, so I'm pretty sure it could take a chill. Nope, no problem. Bonsai area. Boy, look how empty this looks. So we have my Norfolk Island pines. They're out here. The shrubs seem to be taking the chilly temperatures just okay. Well, just fine. So I haven't noticed a lot of yellowing like I did 1 year on them. So I've been keeping them out here. Then here we got my Fukian tea tree. It could take temperatures down to 40 degrees. So I've been keeping it out here. Then here's some of the quote-unquote bamboo. I'm going to take some of this and wind up splitting it up and putting it in there so that way I can keep it under proportions. Then here we have my boxwood. Still needs to be worked on. I watered it. I'm going to wait for it to go into a complete dormancy before I actually start working on it. And then down here, we have some of my trees that will become bonsais that I'm going to try to sell locally. Yeah, they're doing all right. They're champs. I got tiger bark, 2 tiger barks right there. Weeping fig there that I have yet to take in. And down here, I got a ficus ginseng cutting that I will have to take in. And then here we have my asparagus fern, which is the same as this. So, yeah, a lot has already changed outside. Not a whole lot out here anymore. Everything's just, the jungle's just been kind of destroyed, I guess you could say, for the season. I'll go inside. I'll show you what the inside looks like of my room and the downstairs. All right, and here we have the window, which is next by the door here where I go outside. Kind of got rid of my cuttings because some of them didn't really root, and so I just got rid of them. If they didn't root, I just went ahead and tossed them. Here we can see my popcorn plant, which will eventually be a nice looking tree. If I can get to be a nice looking tree, we can see that that's getting yellow leaves. I think it's shedding its outdoor leaves for indoor leaves. Here we have my tiger bark ficus. It has not dropped any leaves. Here we have my ficus burgundy. Still have the you can't quite see that, can you? Okay, yeah, we still have the rocks down there, still holding it. Still not really rooted into the pot. Here we have my ficus oh so little leaf. Here we have down there we have a one of my weeping figs. It's a variegated weeping fig. About knocked the camera out of my hand. Here we have my ficus ginseng next by the window, and then here we have some more of my bonsai stock that really should be in the show place, but one of them looks nice, so really both of these look nice, so I went ahead and placed them there. And then here we have my mom's bonsai. It is a poinsettia bonsai. I would go in the kitchen, show you guys the desert bonsais, but my mom is about to do dishes, so I'm not going to do that, but we will go upstairs. So upstairs, for a bit of a plant update, we have my lovely, supposed to be Victorian styled bonsai. It's a hibiscus bonsai. It is a hybrid of some sort. It gives me double flowers. It is right here. She does not use that trash can, so I kind of use it as a plant stand. Then here we have another weeping fig that I went ahead and brought in. Then over here we have the Dieffenbachia, which is doing good. I'm going to quit watering it because we have that going on. We have my mom's Christmas cactus. And then going on to the other side, we have the desert area with some cuttings in it. And my gun cleaning kit, which needs to be put up. This is my mom's yucca that needs to be straightened up. The jade that I had outside, and my mom's Madagascar palm, doing very good. We have my Pachera aquatica bonsai forest here. Please excuse the laundry. It did fall, so I'm using this to kind of hold some of the trees up. So, yeah, that happened. And then over here we have my, it looks dark on camera, but it's not really all this dark, trust me. We have the weeping figs that I am eventually gonna turn into stock as well. Then I did bring in another weeping fig. Then this is my alocasia. It's supposed to be a black alocasia, but it's not gonna be black during the winter time, not being inside. Here we have my mom's little lucky bamboo, getting some yellow leaves on it. Don't know why that is. Gonna have to look into that, maybe spray it. And then here we have my mom's other plant, which is another Christmas cactus. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to my room. All right, it's kind of dark in the hallway, but here we go into my room. So it is time to do some updates in here. So I did lose my big humidifiers. So I did get a little humidifier, and I'm kind of grouping all my plants together. You can see that the humidity level is 57% and the temperature in here is 81 degrees. 81 degrees Fahrenheit, I do not know how much I would be in Celsius. So over here, we'll go into what I call the fig forest, because that's what it feels like in this little area. So over here, we have my Ficus burgundy doing really well, doing good. I feel some web there. Probably a spider. If I start seeing anything more, I will spray. I did spray it before I brought it in. So yeah, Ficus burgundy gave me a new leaf. Here we have my weeping fig. It did not drop no leaves, which is amazing because they usually do drop leaves, bringing them in. So yeah, and they're getting bigger on top. And these are the leaves that came out during the summertime. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing the same thing that I'm doing now. Here we have my Ficus religiosa. It did drop all of the leaves on the bottom, but it has some leaves on top, so it is still surviving, thankfully. And then here we have a variegated weeping fig, which I'm going to treat more fancy than my weeping fig that I currently got. So we'll be getting pruned whenever it gets too big and be put in more of a formal style. Doing really good. Then we have my Boston fern right there. I have it close to the humidifier, so it's getting some humidity. I got the Boston fern there, also doing really well. It's humid in here if you're not by the fan. So here we have my Bachira aquatica that I am starting from a cutting, doing well so far. It will probably go ahead and drop all of its outdoor leaves for indoor leaves, which is fine. And then here we have a plant that was a gift to me from my good friend Karma. She gave me a couple, and sadly that's the only one that managed to survive, and it's doing really good. Alright, now I'm going to have to get a little low here. So I'm going to have to sit on the bed to show you the rest. Here we have my Ficus triangularis, doing really good. Came out with some very beautiful variegation. And then here we have my rattlesnake calathea, doing really good. And then here we have my rabbit's foot fern, doing amazing. And it's so bushy and beautiful. I just love it. Just love it. And then here we have my silver squill close to the window, doing good. And then right here we have my philodendron xanadu, doing relatively good. And here we have my clovers, which need to be watered. They are doing relatively good. I'm actually going to place them closer to the window. They might go into a dormancy as we get less light, which is fine. I'm just not going to toss them out. I am going to give them a little water. And then here we have my arrowhead vine, which is just a normal arrowhead vine. It was taller than this, but when I brought it in, it kind of snapped right here. So I have the other half in a glass of water over there, which I don't think you guys can see. I'll turn on some light so you guys can see things better. Kind of helps, but not much. So here we have my Florida Beauty Dracena, doing really well, doing very good here. And then here we have my Dracena Red Star, doing very good. It's grown quite a bit. I'm keeping it close by the window. Look at that trunk. Kind of getting a little girthy there. Then here we have my variegated Dracena. It's kind of taller than what is right there for the light. So the only light that's going to be dependable is the grow light over there. But yeah, so it's doing good. It's growing quite a bit. Here we have my bush on Fire Croton. Has not dropped any leaves yet, which is unusual because I'm usually expected to drop maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 leaves, but it's not this year, so that's awesome. I love it. So then here we have another plant that my friend Karma gave me, which has grown quite a bit. It is a variegated Dracena, or a variegated, very variegated corn plant. So here we got some of the old leaves, which are kind of damaged, but that's okay. I like my plants with a wild side. I tried bringing it out from the table this year, and we had this, which, oh, well, there, it finally came off. Didn't want that to happen. But yeah, this leaf here basically got hooked. Put that there, have to throw it away. And when it did, it kind of uprooted it. So it's been kind of growing weird. So I have to have this, I don't think you guys can see it very well, but there's a pot right here that I have kind of plopping it up, basically trying to let it get rooted again. So that way it can grow straight up like I want it to. So then over here, we have my Dracena Limelight. Go ahead, turn on this grow light so you guys can see everything here. It's doing good. It's grown quite a bit. I think it will do just fine right here with the grow light. Needs a new pot because it rooted into the ground. So, yeah. Then over here, we have my variegated Chinese evergreen. Doing really well. Actually want you more over here, dude. Get some depth into this jungle. We have my coffee plant. Also doing good. Gets the grow light from here. And then we have my other Dracena, which is related to a corn plant. Only 2 stalks left. Doing really good. Still need to clean this area up, but trying to get this stick here. I'm trying to get some air plants on it. Want to do that eventually, so it gives more of a jungle depth here. Up here we have another arrowhead vine. Not doing so good, but hopefully it'll come out like a champ. Over here we have my Pothos Enjoy. Had to think of that for a minute. Doing really good. Did have a bit of some yellow leaves, but yeah. Then we have my spider plant, and it's got all these flowers. It's producing babies. I went ahead and bring it in, and it's doing really, really well. Here we have my golden pothos. It's grown quite a bit, as you can see. There's some vines going down to the ground. Then we have my marble queen pothos, which the leaves on those are almost all white. Doing really good. Doing really well, really. Sorry, guys, if the camera is shaking. I'm like sweating a whole lot here, and the humidity's not even that much. So yeah, and then over here we have my blue star fern. It's getting the grow light from right here, so hopefully that'll do good. Adds some depth into this little jungle room here. Here we have my Hawaiian Thai plant, not too far from the window here, doing really good. We got a fully pink leaf. It probably won't have fully pink leaves by the time I bring it back out next year. Squirrels did get into the soil, so yay! Gotta mess with that next year. Here we have a corn plant. It is another variegated species. They ain't naturally like that in the wild. We can see it's looking a bit iffy. That's my problem. It's looking iffy because I watered it a lot last year, and yeah, and it kind of fell off the area I had it at, and so now it's just kind of lump-sided and kind of growing and correct itself. But that's okay. That's fine. Here we have my mom's white bird of paradise. Went ahead, brought it in my room because I'm putting the bonsais where they can get the best light. This guy, I might do something different with him next year. I might actually put him in the ground somewhere and then dig him back up. See how well that does, because there's no videos on how to do it. So I find that weird that nobody's done that for something that can give you a real good tropical effect. Here we have my, I think they called it a purple shield or something like that. I'm not sure. I know it vines. It gives out flowers. It's doing really well. Here we have my, it's another Dracena. I mean, but it's Lucky Bamboo. It's not even real bamboo. I kind of hesitate there because I'm like, oh, what should I call it? It's like a Dracena. It's not really bamboo. Anywho, I need to spray that too. I noticed that there's some sticky sap, and that's usually signs of something. I put it in this blue pot. I put rocks in there to try to simulate its natural habitat. And this here is just haunt stuff. I kind of need to clean that, so excuse the mess. We have my ZZ plant doing really good. We have my peace lily or spathiphyllum platinum mist. It's doing all right. I don't know what I gotta do to get that platinum mist variegation back again. I'm not gonna cut on it, so. Here we have my parlor palm. It did really well outside. Now it's going to get a kind of dormancy. You can see that's kind of getting some trunks on it. I went ahead and refreshed the soil during the summer, and it seems to really be liking that because as we can see now, it's getting some more bigger fronds on it rather than the small ones I was originally putting out. Over here, we have the heart-shaped philodendron. Got some yellow leaves. Don't know what that's all about, but yeah, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Here we have the funeral plant that my grandpa that I got from my grandpa's funeral. I put it there. It gets a lot of light here, and plus it's by the grow light. I don't have the grow light in there right now, but it will be in there. And then here we have my orange bird of paradise. It too will do better here with the grow light. I don't have a place for it next by the window anymore, but it should do just fine by the grow light. They can take it colder, but I don't like to try expose that to them because when I got it, it was actually only $9, and I don't want to risk it being damaged because when I got it, it was like a rare plant, and I mean I know it's not a rare plant now, but for where I live, it was rare to get. So, and then we got that big guy. That is my weeping fig. done really well. Already gonna have to do some trimming, but yeah, that's some updates. I was about to go outside, but then I realized I forgot one update. That down there, that's doing really good. Again, excuse the mess. I gotta clean everything out from underneath there. That was all last year's mess. I've been trying to clean, but it's been hectic. Anyways, I don't know what's up with the leaves. I don't know what's going on there, but it's underneath a light here, so hopefully something happens rather than what it's doing now. Because if not, I guess the tree isn't good for bonsai because they're not good to be brought in. Wow, it's muggy up there. Oh man, not even funny. I know the humidity's not even 60% already. Anyways, so yeah, and the general plan is I'm good, like I do every year. Just dig up the elephant ears, store it. The banana tree. Now, what I'm gonna do with the red banana will be a bit more different than storing the elephant ears, but I'll make a whole video on that some other time because right now I'm trying to give it the max of growth, so I'm not gonna really dig it up until well, until we get a chance of frost because I want to get the max of growth. That's always the goal with banana trees. So, yeah, anyways, that's it really. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Have a nice rest of the day and just keep on growing.